to car or not to car? You know,
Yeah.
that's a question when your father leaves. I don't remember much about Tom. I don't remember much about Tom's whole fucking backstory.
Whole shtick.
His whole thing, Indian guy, whatever. He was Tom Brady.
He was Tom Brady, yeah.
I felt bad because when he did the open mic the first time, I threw his name out. I remember being like, Tom Brady. I fucking threw that out. And someone was like, I think someone later was like, hey, was Tom Brady in the book? And I'm like, yeah. And like, it's a person. And I'm like, oh, like here? I know it's a person.
Yeah. He's quite famous, actually.
Yeah.
When it came back as Tom Takar, I thought it was Tom Takar, the Bollywood star?
Yeah. Holy shit, he's here? Can you sign my jersey?
You throw his name out of the bucket, too.
Yeah.
You're like, there's no fucking way Bollywood star Tom Takar is here.
Star of stage and screen. Known from one of the many Ruby making films. Oh, fuck. I think it's Ruby's. Yeah.
Rupee making film.
Ruby making films. That's
They smashed so many rupee records.
Yeah, the Smash Records. They really. They
I think
don't
it's
number.
good now at award shows too. They're giving out awards for just like movie that made the most money this year.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I think that's
Incredible.
awesome.
Next year they're gonna do a movie for most employees fired. That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
yeah.
That's more interesting to me.
Most employees fired.
Yeah,
Like, during-
anything else other than most money made, because
Yeah.
we know that one already.
Most PAs killed with a gun by Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, but that's what the
It'll be a category next year. I know it. Yeah.
now when
Susie Essman Award. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fucking woman's name
Best
was.
canceled movie? There are a bunch of those now.
Oh.
Yeah, you got Batgirl and the Wile E. Coyote movie.
Yeah, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe is a gimmick to get us to want to watch it.
It could be, but I don't know.
I thought you meant canceled movie like
Like the movie
Annie
Lusted-
Hall or something like that.
Annie Hall stinks.
Yeah.
Chinatown.
No, Chinatown's fine. I watched it.
It's not.
Well, the
it's Polanski.
director.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. I didn't realize it was Polanski. I literally watched it last week
Oh, yeah.
for the first time.
And I actually heard you through the wall. You kept going, and I think he's bad. While you
know
were
what?
watching
Yeah,
it,
I'm
to
just
know-
practicing saying.
Yeah. I don't agree with what he did, but you separate the art from the artist and the man from the country.
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
realizing he directed it. I was looking at the movie started and the credits started playing, and like it's like a big character is like Roman Polanski. I'm like, oh, I guess he was an actor first. Oh, I guess he was like a no bit actor first.
Yeah.
No, he was a rapist first.
And that's
Yeah.
the
That's the
Yeah.
progression. That's the pipeline.
that's the pipeline in Hollywood.
Yeah.
The,
And the pipeline from Colorado to LA,
Uh-huh.
which takes the water. Sorry, I saw Chinatown.
It's a good movie.
It's fine. It's
I'm,
really good, but I didn't love it.
I watched a bunch of Polanski movies during COVID lockdown, and I had the time of my life.
Did you really?
Do you think it was worth it then?
Yeah,
You think it was worth what he did?
I think it was worth what he did. Yeah.
You gotta crack some
Well,
eggs. to make-
the crazy thing is that the woman, like, she forgave him, or she was like, you know what? I've moved past it. It's something that happened in my life. I just wish she would acknowledge it. And he didn't. He just fled the country. He just like, yeah.
One of
They
those
set it up for
suitcases.
him. They like, yeah. I mean, she's like, just fucking have a conversation with me or something like that. And then he just left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, for sure. And then he's downloading Duolingo so he can learn French. He's like, yeah.
One of those Looney Tune montages of him packing a bag that has sleeves sticking out of it and getting on one of those planes with the propellers on the side. He has a baguette under one hand and
Yeah. And I just want to say, I think he's a bad guy too. I wanted to get my opinion out there.
That guy, great movies. I'll say that.
that's fair enough.
Yeah. You got to see Tess. Tess is
Oh, I don't know that one.
a good one.
Okay.
You got to see Ted.
Ted.
Now that's a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good double feature.
Yeah, Ted and Ted 2.
Have you seen Tess too?
No.
It's bad.
He
I
lost
made
the
it.
sauce.
I
you
made it, yeah.
In homage.
I made
I
it.
didn't-
I made it. Claire's in it unwillingly.
Yeah.
It's just us in our apartment.
It's all over the shoulder, but this
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You keep waking her up with a camera.
Mhm.
I wish. I
Hey,
could-
man.
Yeah.
That Biden $2,000 ran out, and
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, it was a Trump $2,000.
Trump.
yeah,
Yeah.
Never
Get some
mind.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
gave
comes
me money.
back.
Biden didn't give me anything.
No.
It's a damn headache.
Yeah.
This fucking country.
It's
I
the
can't
country's
even
in the
afford to
trash.
have
No.
that anymore.
You know what Biden should run on? Giving Advil for the headache he's been
Yeah.
giving me for
Yeah.
4 years.
and you don't even have to ring a bell at Duane Reade to have someone come unlock it for you.
Motherfucker.
He's fucking. Oh my god.
I hate it so
yeah.
much.
I didn't know what you meant by ring a bell at first. I thought you meant like the
Ding,
Breaking
ding, ding,
Bad
ding.
guy. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bring my own bell to Duane Reade. I just have like a little ding 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 ding.
I'm a pretty cool guy. I have my own belt.
need toothpaste.
Hi, I'm an adult man. I would love some condoms, please. Thank you.
Dude, one time I was at a Duane Reade and I had someone come over to unlock the condom thing. And they're like, "You just lift the thing up. There's no lock on this one." And I was
boy.
like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna have sex at Hope tonight, so we'll see about
We'll
that."
see, but I'll come back.
feels like a weird crossover for people that are stealing all the time and people that use condoms, you know, because like you figure somebody who steals all the time, they wouldn't really mind, you know, going raw dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're saying you
Yeah.
have loose morals.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, well, I guess, I don't know.
And if you were gonna, say a specific race, who would you say?
Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet Greeks hate condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
You can't feel that grease.
It's not my big fat Greek Trojan.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
true.
You got to marry the woman because you got her pregnant because you didn't wear a
Ironically,
fucking
Yeah.
condom.
Ironically, it's not the Greek Trojan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
When do we start recording?
About an hour from now.
Yeah.
We do an hour warm up.
Yeah. No, this is like our zip zap zop.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
ready for the game.
Very good.
Yeah, this is Talking Dead. We do this, and then
Yeah, we're bringing back the Nerdist podcast now.
Nice.
the whole network. We're bringing back every show.
Oh, man.
The Star Trek Wonder Light Years Hour.
Jonah Radio.
Star Trek Wonder Light Years Hour.
Yep.
What
I
is
bet-
that?
I bet that's one of them.
I assume.
Oh, sorry, was my stupid joke too stupid? What the fuck are we doing here? Test 2 is great, but
You guys are so. I'm so glad I didn't do some kind of test tube baby.
yeah.
I know, it was there.
It was right there.
was
I was
there.
thinking about it. And I was like, you know what?
It was on the counter.
If I knew what the movie Test was,
Yeah.
I was gonna do a two Test 2 Furious. But,
Oh, that's good.
But take out Furious and do like Red Hat Woman. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fucking movie's about.
Red hats. Let's break that one down.
You know how there's a woman with a red
I
hat,
bet there's a fucking woman in the movie who has a red hat.
and it's a big essential plot
It's
point.
a
Oh,
big-
yeah.
It's like in the Matrix.
It's like a red herring.
Mm.
It's a red hat. Yeah.
I got brought to the subway station that they have like the big fight in the Matrix.
Oh, yes,
when I was
yes.
in Australia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I was
Legally, they have to do that first.
yeah, I was in Sydney, and it was like, hey, this yeah,
Yeah.
and they were like, here's the subway station. I go like, oh, okay, looks different because there's like a bunch of people in here, and it's not the future.
And then dirty. Is
I understand?
it dirty?
Yeah, in a
Is it dirtier than our?
Is there any marker
No.
for like the Matrix?
Oh, is
Like
there
the
a
Matrix was
plaque?
filmed here?
I
Yeah,
didn't-
exactly.
I didn't see it, but I did when I was in the UK. I was getting on a train. I was like at a train station, and I was like, "Man, fuck! I gotta get to the bathroom. What's all these fucking people doing here?
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of the way!" And then I like turn, and it's the fucking Harry Potter thing in the wall,
Oh,
the like cart in the wall to like whatever.
God.
To,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's in a real train station in England.
England.
Yeah,
Huh.
I don't know what.
Card in the
I
wall.
thought they made that country up for those movies.
No,
Shit,
you
the whole
think
thing is real?
so? Yeah. The Queen.
They made up
she-
a whole country where trans people don't exist.
And I'll say this: I'm looking into moving there. I'm just fucking sick and tired of things changing.
I'm not saying
Not just
I like
people, but just
No, things in general.
anything.
Anything
As,
changing.
dude, when the sun goes down and the moon comes out, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, Mike's like the Bed-Stuy rooster. When it changes, he starts screaming.
You're staring at the moon going, fucking trans sun over here.
Dude, yeah. Oh, we can transition from day to night. Oh, I guess we're doing that now. I thought you were born a sun. And now all of a sudden you're a moon.
Back in my day, moon were moon, and I was happy.
Dude. It is so funny, like, when people have that, like, anything, like, and fucking trans people, too. It's like, geez, stop thinking of, why are you thinking about it so much? You're not trans.
No.
But you're like, I gotta fucking, I'm
Mad. Furious.
Yeah. It's like that one time with my mom's husband. I was talking about me and my mom were talking about my cousin's kid, because my mom like babysits him sometimes, and we were talking. Oh, yummy. My mom was talking about how he loves like breaking sticks and throwing stuff and climbing stuff. She's like, he's such a boy, and my mom's husband just immediately goes, well, he was born one.
Oh God,
that's right.
And I was just like, let's go, Bob. It's fucking beautiful. It was really beautiful.
My aunt was talking about one time how like this gay coworker of hers was discriminated against, and she would like stand up for him. And then there was a pause in conversation. She's like, I don't understand trans people though.
That's so fucking
You're
funny.
so close.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
You're so close.
Yeah, listen, I just think it's wrong when people are discriminated against for their sexual orientation that they can't control.
Yeah.
And trans people make me fucking sick.
Yeah.
Well, this is because it's that thing of like, I'm not mad. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I know.
But it's a hair. Oh, if the tone in the conversation is a hair to the right, I'm like, I don't get it. And I think they should be fucking.
Ugh.
One time I
In
was
Australia.
my dad was like, I don't even know what they are. And I was like, all right, sit down, man.
Sit your white ass down.
Yeah, hey, it's Father's Day, and we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, we're going to learn a little something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna father you right now.
Yeah.
We're going to watch Party Monster, and it's not going to help.
It's gonna
I'm
make
your
you
trans father. Right now.
Yeah.
And now it's time for your spank.
I'm going to give you a gender you can't refuse. I'm the
I'm
trans
gonna
father.
give you a gender. You can't. I'm the trans father. That's the next Roman Polanski movie.
Yeah, I
right
got it.
That little fuck. Where's he? France? He's in France, right?
Yeah, he's in France.
He's really in France. They
Polish little guy.
They fucking love aiding and abetting
Where did he go to
pedophile.
Poland?
Yeah, well, you know.
They're not as lax with sexuality in Poland as they are.
right.
Oh,
in
the French
France.
are very open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very French about it.
The Polish, they put screen doors in submarines.
Yeah.
So, you know. That's what they're famous for. According to my father.
The age of consent laws in Poland are actually, if you're over 14, you can't consent to sex.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, they've just figured out screwing in light bulbs. They're fucking barely scratching the surface on gender.
I think Roman Polanski, he was in Rush Hour 3. He played like the bad guy in that because they shot in France.
Get the
They were like, because they did,
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because the guy who directed that, he's a canceled guy, and he was in love with Brett Ratner, and he was in love with Polanski, and he's like, I gotta have you in my movie.
Shit.
And Polanski checked his schedule. He's like, I could do it. I'm wide open. Yeah.
I'm actually not leaving France anytime soon, so I'll be there.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I didn't know that. Have you seen Rush Hour 3?
It's not good.
Okay. 1 and 2. I don't think I remember.
Those
3 happened way later.
Those come
right?
before 3.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, 3 happened way later. Yeah. But what a time.
Good for them.
And you know what? I'm glad he can keep his Screen Actors Guild health insurance.
Yeah,
because
that's
of
really
that.
the important thing.
Yeah.
Do you think he's just in France, like always walking around? You know how like when you walk around New York, you'll see a street that has a bunch of teal or pink signs taped up on street poles. He's walking around being like, do I know anybody that works? Okay, hey, I'm free. I don't know if you need anybody.
Well, he made a movie last year that even like people that love him hated.
Whoa.
Like it's a universally hated movie, and I can't wait to see it.
I Love You, Daddy, too.
Yeah. Love to Daddy, too. Yeah.
Love to
Forget
Daddy.
it.
Yeah.
Test tube Daddy.
Have you watched that?
No.
I watched it last year.
Yeah? How is it?
It's real. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this into a microphone. Last year, I rewatched most of Louie, the TV show, and I was delighted.
Yeah,
and it's so good. And then I was like, I never saw I Love You, Daddy, and people talk shit about it, but were they just like, oh, this guy is recently canceled, so I have to be on the right side here? And I watched it. It is dog shit.
Wow.
It is really bad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
that's crazy.
And like some of the stuff I was reading like intrigued me about it, where they were like, it's kind of shot like an amateur film, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then it's shot like a bad amateur film.
Yeah,
it's not, but not like in a
poorly, not in like a stylistic.
Yeah, not in a charming
auteur,
sort of way.
yeah. Hey, sometimes people make mistakes.
Yeah,
in making
that's true.
films.
He made one mistake.
One
that movie.
mistake.
Yeah.
Casting Charlie Day. No, I don't know who else is that. Chloe Glow Moretz.
Yeah. And John Malkovich. Edie Falco.
It's crazy the pull he had.
Oh, yeah.
Then.
He was
mostly pulling the lock on a fucking hotel room door. I'll tell you
my
that.
God. Yeah. My hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a freakazoid.
No, I think I just want to say this. All these guys we're talking about are good guys. And if they have any money they want to give me, I'll take it.
I'll take your money.
Did I tell you the story of when Claire was like hanging out? She hung out with Louis like right after he got canceled.
No.
Oh,
and then
by the way, everyone, hi, Nick Naney's here. He's our friend Nick.
Hey, how's
He's been
it
on
going?
the podcast years ago.
How are you?
He's been busy.
Yeah.
He's been busy since then.
I've been in
We've
hiding
him every week and he's been busy.
But I'm ready to tell my story.
Yeah.
So when me and Claire first started dating,
comedian Claire O'Kane,
formerly of SNL, and never to have a job again after the story.
My fault. That's me.
Jeez. So when we first started dating, within the first few months, she was hanging out with another old writer guy, and he was like, oh, my friend Louis might pop by the bar that we're at. And then she was like, oh, in her head, she was like, oh, that'd be funny if it was Louis C.K. And it was him. And it was like a week after the New York Times article came out.
Jesus.
And he was like, yeah, it's rough. People in the street shove me and like all this stuff. And everybody gives me like this look and like, and he was like, and also she, some of the people they interviewed in the article, they were like, they initiated it, like they were into this stuff. And then Claire explained to Louis power play and also
like a hockey game.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Louis explained.
So when your team is down a man, it's 5-on-4. It's called considered a power play, and it's very sexy.
Yeah, it makes
very
some people
sexy. And then she talked with Louis for a while, and she like Louis walked her to the train, and then he was like, I'm just pretty lonely these days. And then Claire was like, well, you could have my number if you want to reach out. And then I was like, and then she told me all this, and I was like, whoa. And then he was like texting her, and I was like, is my new girlfriend that I'm in love with gonna leave me for fucking Louis C.K.? But it didn't happen. Right. So
how much more can this fucking guy take from me?
I know. He took it all.
When I used to work on Bobby Kelly's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And one day after that, we record in that studio that's like above the Comedy Cellar. And then one day after recording, we like went down into the restaurant there to like whatever, eat dinner and bullshit. And then we're like sitting in like the back corner table. I'm eating some fucking falafel or whatever. And then Bobby starts like talking to somebody that's like standing behind me. And I turn and it's Chris Rock and Louis C.K.
Oh my God.
And it's Louis C.K. like the month he like started doing stand up again kind of thing.
God.
When he would like go to the cellar at like with like a fake name and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Chris Rock would just fully not acknowledge that I was a person.
Of course.
Yeah, he didn't
Because you're white.
Yeah, which is fine. And then Louis, I don't know how we started talking about like movies. And then he was just talking about how much he loves like Paul Thomas Anderson movies and stuff. And I was like, if anyone sees me talking to him, they're I'm gonna lose everything. I didn't have anything, and I still don't.
You're like, Hard 8 is pretty good for
yeah, it's actually incredible. But I was just like, yeah, man, it is. Boogie Nights is good.
Luis Guzman deserves an Emmy or some shit.
You
Whatever.
should have just been like, if you got caught, you should have just been like, I thought that was Bill Burr.
Yeah. No. I was doing a Comedy Cellar comedian roasting of him.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me. I was making fun of the guy.
No, I was getting his ass.
I was
actually.
making his white ass sit down and listen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was explaining. I was also explaining
Magnolia.
Power Play to him.
Wow.
I was like, it's 2 VHS tapes long. That's too much, I think,
It's
actually.
a lot of plastic.
Yeah.
Sit your white ass down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit
Damn.
your white Mexican ass down.
What's your
and listen.
Louis story?
I was in this movie. I got cut out of it.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow. How was he directing? Did he did he lock the door?
No. Well, I got invited to the park a couple summers ago by Joe List, because he does like a park hang in the summer, and I was hanging out, and then all of a sudden Louis just shows up.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, okay, weird. We talked a little bit about being Hispanic gingers.
Oh yeah.
He's from Mexico.
Right. Yeah.
And then a couple months later, Liz asked me if I would do this small part in his movie. The part was called Muscle Man. And I'm basically a figment of his imagination. Like, I'm what he thinks his wife is cheating on him with. So I'm just sitting on the couch for one scene.
Yeah.
And then I'm shirtless in the bathroom with his wife for one scene.
Oh my god.
And that all got cut out. Which I'm like, whatever, still got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best case scenario, really.
That is
Yeah.
the best case scenario. Wow. Damn. That's what was going through your head when you were like, were you feeling weird about it, about being in a movie directed by
A little
him?
bit.
A little bit.
A little
yeah.
bit, obviously. You're just like, oh, weird. I'd be like, it's my list. It's my friend.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And a gig is a gig.
Gig is a
As-
gig.
As we
Yeah.
are
As
aware.
we
I mean,
are.
I
Yeah.
did do.
You did do Harvey Weinstein.
I did Harvey Weinstein's sketch series. Yeah. But Cracked was paying a lot of money at the
Yeah.
time, and I was like, hey, listen, he's not in jail yet.
Yeah.
He was on trial, and he had the walker already.
He had the
but,
walker.
But I
What
was
are you
like,
gonna
hey,
do?
innocent.
He's had the walk.
You're
Innocent
gonna
until proven
convict a guy
guilty.
in a walker?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I can't.
So
yeah.
funny to do that.
Turned down a guy in a walker when he goes, will you play a barista in my sketch series about Brooklyn roommates?
Oh my god, incredible.
And I was like, why is your voice like that?
You know, me and Matt Lauer were talking about this on our, on our podcast that we did together.
the button with
Yeah.
Matt and Nick.
The button.
And I think that was actually good. I think it's actually good that you did that because you know it's kind of like a. It's
I
like
mean, it's just there's not enough podcasts where it's just guys being guys, you
Yeah.
know?
No restrictions, no restraints,
Yeah.
no locks.
But you guys
Yeah.
were doing kind of a hardball thing where you guys were like on opposite ends of the spectrum, and you were like, "I think sexual assault is bad," and he's like, "I differ."
Yeah.
I differ.
And also, you're saying no locks. There's one lock.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
He made a big cartoonish jail cell noise.
Ka-chunk. Yeah. All right.
I wish Harvey Weinstein's lawyers would be like, "Hey, this time, Walker and put a neck brace on." And then the next day, he's like,
Yeah.
"Neck brace and Walker and cast."
Yeah.
And
And COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
This poor man is dying.
I can't taste anything.
Absolutely.
I have been. I think comedy has ruined
Yes.
everything in my life, but especially sometimes I'll see someone walking down the street in a neck brace and I just start laughing because I'm
yeah.
like, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's a punchline medical item, but then I'm like, oh, you're just like a guy
Yeah.
who's like going to the train. You really hurt your neck.
And you hurt your neck, and you're not doing a bit, but it's very
no,
funny.
but I'm laughing.
Especially
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's the old, like just a big sponge,
foam, yeah.
foam Andy Kaufman looking ones. I'm like, what you doctor from 1974?
Yeah.
Like, how does this work?
This is my leftover from Christopher Maltasanti
Yeah, exactly.
Halloween costume.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
I think I'm gonna start wearing. I'm gonna try to like wear one as like a fashion item. Like maybe I'll
Oh.
like crochet a cover around it. Instead
I
of a
think you're gonna
scarf
get canceled on TikTok immediately.
for wearing.
They
a neck
hate
brace.
ableism as like
I'm
a
not
thing.
doing-
Really?
I'm-
I think so.
What are other examples of that?
I don't know. I just feel like they would hate.
I'm not
that.
doing
Fucking
ableism.
gold
by the way.
wheelchair. Or-
Oh, see, now you're already on the list, Nick. Just for saying
Damn
that.
it. Just for saying it. Thought police knocking down my door. Damn.
That's why I don't think anymore. Hey,
Empty
in,
mind,
in this
full heart.
in this cancel culture, you can't even afford to think anymore.
You can't do it.
That's,
No.
what I say.
That's why I'm going back to the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Does all my thinking for me.
Hey.
Right? I'm holding it.
They're like, hey, what do you want to do for dinner tonight? And you're like,
Lamb of God?
yeah. If you have a loaf and 2 fishes, I guess I'll take that.
Oh, body of Christ?
Yeah.
One body of Christ, please.
Yeah. Can we? Is this consecrated? That's my main question. Has this been consecrated or is this just hosts?
Yeah. Because if it's not, I don't send it back.
Yeah.
Send it back.
It's the worst restaurant of all time.
It's a restaurant?
Yeah, of course, it's a restaurant. I'm trying to make money, man.
I thought it was a wife asking you what you wanted for dinner. I guess she works there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Perfect restaurant. Wife works there. Come on down. We'll put your wife to work.
We got an apron with her name on it.
Even if you
Trust me.
Leave you in peace to read your Bible.
Yeah. Even if you pay, we'll still make her wash dishes.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could do that one time.
It'd be fun, just
Wash
like a once.
dishes?
Yeah, like
Like you can't afford to pay your bills, so they make you wash the dishes. You know?
Yeah, I just go like, I wish I could wash the dishes. I just don't know how.
I'm like, buddy,
can't
there's some
figure it out.
downstairs.
Hey, listen, and I know they're not mine.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Peek behind the...
You good at washing your dishes after you eat?
It depends.
So no. Sometimes.
I do. Yeah, I find that it makes it go better in the house if I do them.
Oh yeah.
So, and
She hits you if you don't.
she really do hit me. Yeah. Filipino karate chop.
To the back of
Half
the knee.
Filipino karate
Yeah,
chop.
Oh,
It's
wow.
even
She
worse.
only uses 2 fingers. Yeah.
Instead of
I should have been with Louie.
He's kind of backing away. And this is satire if anyone hears it, but we illegally downloaded some of his specials. And
His newer special.
his newer specials,
Yeah.
post cancellation. And
How do they hold up?
not great.
No.
But the worst, not the worst part of him being canceled, it's, but the thing about being canceled is that you always have to like kind of pivot to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
And his pivot to the right is less egregious than some others for sure.
Right.
But he is definitely cultivated now, the post cancellation, a crowd that does a lot of like wooing. Woo! A
Which,
lot
like-
of that. It's like, oh, you've like completely lost all of the like NPR.
Yeah.
Oh, we know that you're being ironic with this kind of filthy stuff because you're actually saying something really smart with it. And then now it's just a lot of guys being like, woo, yeah.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah. A lot of that. Like guys who sound like they're fucking watching Steely Dan or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That half drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you write the N-word on my bald spot?
Yeah,
After
yeah.
the show.
No, man, I can't do that. I don't want to
Hey man,
do
do
it.
the joke where you say the N-word again. We love that one.
God.
Like, what? That's what you love?
That's yeah.
Yeah, I do. Like,
Yes.
just say it. Why do I have to have say
Yeah.
it?
no, say it for me.
No, if you say it, it makes it okay if I say it. And I go,
Mhm.
what the fuck kind of rule is that?
Mhm. That's
Damn.
kind of that's my rule.
But does he go into trans stuff or what's the
No, I
hot
don't
button
think-
topic?
No, but
Hot
he
button
was kind
topic.
of
You know, like Chappelle in that way.
No, not like that. It's just more kind of like I mean there was he did because he kind of did bits about being canceled, but not really. Like
I don't remember any of it.
a little bit. He just goes like, now everyone knows my thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the bit,
Oh, yeah,
which is
I
like
think I saw
okay,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like interesting. But he's not like, hey man, like, but then calling it sorry,
Oh, right.
and it has like a fucking 40-foot sign behind him that says sorry.
Right. In Sonic the Hedgehog font.
Yeah.
It's
It has a
pretty
bunch
cool.
of gold. Yeah, he has a bunch of gold rings.
Sorry. He's eating chili dogs every other joke.
He's turning into Robotnik.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
what
does have red hair.
That's you. Hey, baby, you're next.
Oh my God, I'm Robotnik Jr.
Did he have a kind of a excavator that he drove around? What did he drive around?
What are you talking?
Robotnik or
A big
Louis?
drill?
Oh, wait.
Not Louis.
Oh, I was
no,
like,
no, no.
what?
Yeah.
No. Louis
Yeah,
drove like a
Robotnik-
car, probably.
Robotnik had a weird little kind of UFO with a drill thing, like a little hover.
Yeah.
And had a drill in front.
Yeah.
And he had a bunch of animals in a weird steel thing that you just had to jump on top of to release them all.
Oh, that's where he keeps the button on top.
Yeah. That's
I
not where
didn't
Matt
like-
Lauer keeps it. He keeps it
Mm,
under.
underneath.
Yeah.
Or the G-spot is.
Yeah, and no animals come out. The animals stay in with the prey.
He's like,
that's how Matt explained it to me.
Yeah. I like the idea of going to medical school to become a doctor and then be like, I guess I'm going to feud with a hedgehog for a while instead of
I never
helping
liked
people.
Sonic because it's just pressing right mostly. Like it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing just felt like pressing right, holding right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you didn't understand.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
He's trying to make you go far right.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing.
Even though he was blue.
Even though he's vote blue no matter who. He's trying to make you go far right.
Sounds like a certain Democrat in the White House.
I thought he was far left, Biden. Wasn't he described as far? Somebody described him as far.
He's far left.
Yeah.
He's a communist,
That's awesome.
obviously.
Yeah.
I was doing shows in DC over the summer, and there was like an opener from there, and she was really nice. And then she was like, "Oh, she was like a lawyer." And then
Condoleezza Rice?
It was Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, it's Condoleezza.
Yeah.
I wonder what she's
Conde.
paying.
And then, but I was like joking about Joe Biden, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I think you work for Joe Biden."
Whoa.
Yeah, I think you're a lawyer in some capacity not in the White House,
Well,
but like.
Did you make a joke about Joe Biden? Then she did this.
Yeah.
She whispered into her collar.
He's talking about Hunter again.
ABRUSCI.
Destroy the laptops.
Destroy them.
He's on to us.
Yeah.
This
One guy made a
comedian.
joke.
Yeah. He's talking about how Hunter Biden's life seems kind of fun. Destroy the laptops.
Just fucking eat them. Just make someone eat them, please.
Yeah.
Man. Was she actually offended? Or?
I don't think she was offended, but I
Well,
think
you
she
felt
was.
a shift.
I think she liked me less after I was like, Joe Biden don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't say it like that exactly. I just go on stage, I go, Joe Biden don't do nothing.
And it works, and you gotta do that all the time.
People, it's my ditty.
Joe Biden don't do nothing.
Yeah, Joe Biden don't do nothing. Everyone's like,
You're coming here hitting me, making me print more don't do nothing shirts.
I make red hats that say Joe Biden don't do nothing.
easy, a cool $1 million.
Dude.
Let's do something, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. It's like,
Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah. I think eventually I'll pivot to the right.
Sure.
Why not?
I feel like every time I read Twitter or X,
yeah.
I feel like I get a little bit more conservative, unfortunately. Just like seeing people like be like, this movie that I didn't see is offensive.
Yeah.
And like and I'm just
Yeah, it's just
you
like,
know,
Jesus fucking Christ.
this movie makes fun of something that's a dark subject, and that's not very cool.
Yeah.
And it made me feel weird. I hate people saying this scene in this movie made me feel weird.
It's like, hey.
I hate that.
Thanks for saying nothing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you said nothing.
Yeah.
That's like the people who review food on TikTok but don't actually know anything. They go like, "Oh, it has a lot of mouth feel."
Oh God, yeah.
You go like,
yeah.
"Oh, you can like feel it in your mouth while you're
Yeah.
eating it." Oh, interesting. That's
it's in
very
there?
interesting that you can feel it in your mouth while you're eating it right now.
You don't have tongue
Interesting.
paralysis?
There's a
That's
lot
awesome.
of taste going on with the food and also texture. So
It also swallows.
I like when they're just like,
swallow.
There's a swallow to it.
there's a
you know?
potential shit aspect to it. Gonna be poop feel.
Yeah. I have a feeling that eventually I will shit this out. At some point.
I love when they describe it as what it is. They're like, it says a
yeah.
mushroom. This mushroom has a mushroomy taste.
Yeah. Umami flavor.
Oh
nothing.
God, yeah. But like, just how like every movie nowadays has like a discourse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just it's so exhausting. I hate it so much. And like,
What did you feel about the sociological implications of Killers of the Flower Moon? I was
Oh,
like,
my God.
long movie. long, so long. Had to pee twice. Liked it.
did you pee twice?
No, I peed
I
once.
peed twice
You peed
during.
twice?
Yeah,
Whoa, that's
and
awesome.
the theater. when
But
I
you
s-
beat and then stopped yourself and then continued.
Yeah.
Like you-
yeah. I
That's
said
one?
I gotta go back to Marty.
Yeah.
And then,
Taking too long. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
pissing and you're like, come on.
Fuck.
But
missing all the killers.
and the moon and the flowers. But the theater that I saw it at right next door, the Taylor Swift concert movie was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And so every quiet moment you just hear
Fuck.
Taylor Swift. And that movie, it got a lot of quiet moments.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So it's so it was just like, oh, Anti-Hero's playing, great, you know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that Taylor Swift movie is also 3 hours long. So
Is it really?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a full concert.
That's how long concerts are?
Sometimes.
A Taylor Swift one.
Fucking
I feel,
Christ.
but for the price that people for the price that people are paying for the ticket, it should be that fucking long.
Oh yeah. Well,
Really
1990 wasn't that? Didn't she charge?
Like
she charged
Wait.
1990 for or 1989. Yeah,
like
for
some tickets. They're like crazy expensive tickets.
What's the concert or the ticket for the movie?
the ticket for the movie was $19.89,
because
Jesus.
of her album.
and also the year that she
Was born.
was created.
Yeah.
Her lawyer's
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Hey, next album should be called 36.95."
Yeah. Yeah, but
That seems high.
yeah.
but not
I
like-
mean, it's a little hot for Manhattan. It's not bad.
It's not
But
yeah,
everywhere else.
Yeah,
Right. Oh, right.
Staten Island. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sebastian Maniscalco he's going like this, doing a bit about it right now. You know?
I'll never.
He writes with his body first.
Yeah. He goes, "What kind of joke does this?"
He's got a standing desk at home. He's got a Minority Report style computer,
Yeah.
and he's like, "How much are these tickets? Hold on a sec," and then he's just pacing around. And,
He has one of those little steps that a tailor uses with 3 mirrors, so you
Yeah.
can see every every street. Oh, fucking kid! Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
in
yeah.
my day, a movie ticket cost whatever lint was in your pocket. Okay.
Cost you 2 chicken cutlets and an eggplant rollatini. Okay, you bring that to the theater and they go, "Step right in, sir." Dude, it'll never leave my brain when he hosted the MTV Movie Awards,
When
the
he
Music
bombs
Awards.
like crazy.
But he walks out and there's he walks out of like a doorway that slides open and a bunch of smoke comes out. He goes, "Yeah, it's like my grandma's cooking chicken cutlets in the basement," and then complete silence.
A bunch of 14-year-olds like,
yeah. Being like, "Where's the gym class heroes?" Bring me the Kid Leroy. Who's this old man talking about chicken? It's so
in a fucking shiny gold
Dude,
bomber jacket, probably.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that stands on the sidewalk and freezes for a while, and now he's talking about lasagna. I don't get it.
Standing so like, "My mother, you're whispering Italian stereotypes.
Dude, I dated a woman once, and one of her roommates was a silver guy.
Get the fuck out of
Oh,
here!
what?
Swear to God.
Holy shit!
I swear to God.
Their bathroom must have been a mess.
Dude, he was like a fucking weird German guy. He's like, "Yeah, I just stand there all day long. They
my
pay me."
God.
And I was like, "You really stand there all day long?" He's like, "Yeah."
What else could you say to that?
Yeah, you got nothing else for him.
Yeah, really. He would come home in the paint still.
Yeah, of course.
Where
I've
are you gonna wash it?
I've seen them on the train,
Dude, it's so funny. He just has like a fucking Yankees hat on and he's just reading the New Yorker.
but when they're like on the train,
He's like,
they'll
"Good
be-
Nomi Fry article in this one."
Oh my God! You ever think about going gold? That's,
Yeah.
that's the other thing you say to that guy.
You go, "Oh, silver, huh?"
Silver, huh?
Hey, let
Try
me-
gold.
Let me ask you a question: is gold paint more expensive than silver
Yeah.
paint? It's not gold.
Or you're trying to stand out.
Mm.
How long does it take to get that stuff
You
off?
start at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wood?
gotta ask.
You
Yeah.
know, wood straw?
Yeah. Okay, did you buy the paint and then learn to stand still? Or did you learn to stand still and you go like, "I can make a little bit of money off this. All I need is some paint."
If it rains, do you have a gold umbrella?
Yeah. What happens when you're hungry?
Gold sandwich.
Yeah.
Gold sandwich.
One time I was in Times Square I was just like walking around taking photos, and there was one of those like monks who tries to sell you the
Yeah.
bracelet for a bunch of money. and I took a photo of him, and he just like fully shoved me.
Really?
Yeah, he just shoved me, and I was like, oh, not really a pacifist, huh? And then he was just like, I was like, all right, cool, see you later, man. Yeah.
You pulled the pacifist line out?
Yeah, I was proud.
slick.
I was really proud of myself.
Smooth,
Yeah,
fast.
because when a guy in a fucking Dalai Lama outfit shoves you, you go like, okay, I think what you're doing is a scam. Actually,
Yeah.
I think what you're doing is fake.
Just for taking a picture of him.
Yeah,
Wow, he must be a registered sex offender.
I hope he's not an unregistered sex offender.
You know, it's a bit I used to do on my own.
Ooh, a life bit. I love
a life
life
bit.
bits.
I used to do this, and then I realized this is not a good thing to do.
Okay.
I would go.
You would just start grabbing women on the street.
just start grabbing. When does it stop? When does it stop?
When does it stop? She has that quiet scream face. Where she's like,
And then one of them married me, so I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
no,
Like,
them's the
now I'm
rules.
betrothed.
Them's the rules.
No, but I would go to if there was like I'd go into places where there'd be a psychic, and I'd be like, "What's my name?" And then and they'd be like, "Yeah, your chance."
You're holding an $80 bill. It's not real.
$80 bill. Yeah. It's all yours.
What's my name?
It's all yours, sweetie.
All you have to do is guess my name. It's a bitch doing Billy on the street. Like for an $80 bill, what's my name?
What's my name?
$80 bill. What's my name? Yeah, hell yeah.
I still think about it in life. I was there on 14th and 1st. There used to be like a Duane Reade or a CVS or whatever on the corner, and I walk in there one time just to like whatever buy a fucking urine bag or something. And there was a woman in there eating a slice of pizza, and I just go up to her. I'm by myself. I go, "Did you get that in here?" And she goes, "What?" I go, "Did you get that slice of pizza in here?" And she goes, "No, I got it at some pizza place over there." And I go, "Oh, okay."
Pizza place. Pizza place.
But just being like, "Did you get that in here?"
Awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
I have one life bit. I have a couple, but I can't remember. I only remember one that I like the most. Is like, let's say I'm in a restaurant and I'm sitting and I have my food, I'm eating, and people are being brought to their tables and they're walking by me.
Yeah.
You know, everyone will look to see what you're eating. I like to cover it. I just cover it quickly. Like
That's good.
I have a weird scowl, and I've been doing it for years, and it makes me laugh. And I did it recently, and someone didn't know me that well that was at the table, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And trying to explain what I'm doing. I'm like, "Oh, it makes me
a
laugh."
life bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a couple of food bits that you do.
What's the other one?
You when we're at a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
You before you even get a full bite in your mouth, you go. It's the best thing you've ever eaten.
And I also like doing if Mike's eating or someone's eating and you're putting something in your mouth, the second you close your lips, I ask you if it's good. Yeah, is that good? Is that good?
That's really
Those are
good.
classic life bits. Please steal them.
Yeah.
Life bits are better to be stolen.
They're meant to be passed around.
Yeah, meant to be passed.
One time I was with Sebi, and we were walking around, and we saw this store called Beads, 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 and I went in there, and I was like, "You got any beads?"
Oh, that's awesome.
I
remember I got someone mad at me at an open mic because they said they're doing an open mic at Blue Stockings, a feminist bookstore. And I'm like, feminist book? Is it all cookbooks? And she's like, so mad. And I'm like, it's a joke.
Oh my god! I think I saw you mentioned on Twitter about that. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
That makes sense. This guy made a joke at a comedy open mic.
Dude, I did a comedy. I did
This guy who's definitely white made this joke.
cis white man. I did a set at a show at Blue Stocking once, and I was like getting ready to go on stage, and I turned, and they were selling handmade diva cups, and I just look at it, and I go like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna eat fucking shit right now."
Yeah,
and
I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah. Oh, a handmade diva cup. Do you mean garbage to shove in your pussy? What are you talking about?
Future UTI?
Yeah.
If you like that garbage shoved in your pussy,
You should go.
you should hang out with me.
Wait. Oh, wait. I think about this all the time. For years, the three of us were at the Court Square Diner.
Oh, coming to the stage.
Not coming to the stage.
Oh, okay.
No, we were at the Court Square Diner, I think. Or we were walking to the train from the creek, something. And we were talking about an unnamed man who we would joke who lived underneath the pinball machines at the creek.
Sure.
And we were talking about how he had a really hot girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And we were mad about it. And then you just go, yeah, she should be waiting for me to grow up.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's one of the greatest line of all time.
I think about it all the fucking time. You just being like, she should be waiting for me to grow up. And I go like, yeah, that is what I said. Yeah, that's what I fucking said. God damn it.
I will be standing alone on the train and seeing a couple and be like, she should be
waiting for me to grow up. Yeah, because I have nothing to offer this woman.
I forgot about that. Oh, wow. I just fire so many gems off.
Of course.
It's like crazy
to remember.
Yeah. God. Yeah, that was fun. Now my life is over.
Hey, come on. You're on Fallon or Kimmel or something.
Yeah, something like that.
You're hanging out
right.
with one of the yimmies.
One of those yimmies.
The one who wasn't on Epstein's flight log, I'll tell you that.
Oh, very
Wait, was
nice.
Kimmel was
No,
on
it's
there.
like
Yeah.
it's like a
It's
joke.
Yeah.
A joke that
Very
Aaron
funny
Rodgers
joke.
made.
Yeah.
He goes, I bet he's on Epstein's flight log. And then Jimmy Kimmel was just like, no.
Yeah, he reacted so much. I'm like,
I was
oh,
like, no, I wasn't.
I told them not to put me on there.
Yeah. I flew as James Kimmel.
hard
Throw
to
him off
find.
the scent.
Yeah.
How's that
probably-
been? You been having fun on that?
Oh, yeah.
On
It's a lot of
Epstein's
fun. On Epstein's plane. Man, they booked me to do some weird bits on that plane.
Rub Matt Groening's feet.
Yeah, rub Matt Groening's feet. Matt Lauer gets involved too.
Yeah.
You know?
Bill Clinton hits me.
Yeah.
Matt Lauer's the one who got me in there, you know? He vouched for me.
But the Fallon show is very fun. It's very fun to do, yeah. And they always got me playing some kind of Italian guy, which is was very nice. Typecast, yeah.
Yeah, hey, you take it how you can get it.
Hey, you know, Italians are fair game
Yeah.
to make fun of.
Are you hiding beers around the set?
Oh, yeah.
That's
for
good.
Jimmy to find. Yeah.
He loves it. That's how he keeps you around.
And then we play.
You go Easter egg hunt, Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
And at first he was like, well, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Irish Easter egg hunt.
And now he
is what
loves
you
Easter.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
does the side of the
dressing
cross.
up.
He showed up every day with a basket over his arm with a bunch of plastic grass in it.
He's got that.
He is
frilly-
risen.
Yeah. He go, oh, Nick's not here today? And then he slowly puts it behind his desk.
Yeah, he really appreciates that when you do that. So it's pretty nice.
I think, you know, sometimes, I'm sorry.
No, go.
You know, sometimes when like they're like, you know, Ellen was mean,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think if I ever had that amount of power, I would be, I'd say 10 times as mean as Ellen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be walking around with a cow pod.
I'd be pointing a gun at people and be like, don't fucking look at me. Kind of
Yeah.
stuff like that. That I've really let it go to my head quickly.
I heard that Kimmel. I heard from somebody who worked on that show that he has a lot of family that works. A lot of his family works on the show.
Yeah.
And I heard, and somebody said that was they brought in his family because it like keeps him in check, and he's like not a tyrant because his like cousins and shit work there.
And they can be like, Jimmy,
you being a retard,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
or wherever he's from. Yeah,
Wow, that's smart.
yeah. So gotta hire the family, man.
Yeah.
Gotta have some-
Nepotism 2024.
Yeah.
You know?
because they also hired, is it both of Ray Romano's twin sons?
Yeah.
Or like
yeah.
producers,
I bet just one,
producers on Kimmel?
Really?
Yeah. Or
I
maybe
know
just
he was
one
an
of them?
intern.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're fired. No, you're hired.
The whole family
They're just
talks like that.
Yeah. Dad, I need a job. No, I need a job.
Well,
Well, we only hired one of you.
Well,
I'm staying. Me too.
you could split a check.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll both stay.
I guess get him a chair, one desk.
Yeah. Bunk desks. You guys got bunk? Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I would hate to be a twin.
My mom's a twin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is it you have an uncle or you have another aunt?
I have another aunt. Okay. Yeah. And
two women? What could
two
be
women.
worse?
I know. It's like two 2 of my mom. Which one do I shoot? You know,
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know.
You-
Can
Oh, you're
you
Italian.
guys stand in a line so the
Yeah.
bullet gets both of you?
It sucks because you're Italian, so you want to have sex with your mom and your aunt.
That's right. Well, they're Jewish, so
yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
So I don't.
You look at me and go, oh, fuck, which one of you do I resent?
Yeah.
Shit.
Do they have similar lives?
Not really. My well, I mean, they're both like
One's
you
my
know,
mom.
one is my mom and gets fucked by my dad. The other one gets fucked by a lawyer guy.
Whoa!
So you know, but one is my aunt. Her family is a lot more Jewish, and they're a lot more like into Judaism. And my family, it's a mess. You know, my mom is Jewish. My dad's a staunch atheist. Yeah. And and I'm what do you call it? A fucking deadbeat or something. Something like that.
One of those-
Yeah.
one of those-
It's awesome being the deadbeat kid.
Oh yeah.
Because you're like, I don't have to do anything.
I
no
know.
one expects anything of you.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. It's awesome. I showed up at my niece's birthday party, gave her a $100 bill.
Ugh.
I'm out. That's all I had to
An
do.
80 and a 20?
Yeah, I go, you're going to want to spend the 20 first. Trust me. You're going to get to the store, and these people are not going to understand the $80 bill. And you go like, hey, don't worry. It says 80 right on there.
8, 0.
Yeah,
What,
Zero.
what else?
I don't
What else do
understand.
you want?
Yeah, I don't
Give me
understand.
4 20s and a 9. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I just, no response. Yeah, I like, my parents have never once even brought up the idea of me giving them grandchildren.
Oh,
Really?
Never once. Both of my sisters already had kids.
Oh yeah.
You have siblings. You have a brother.
Yeah.
I met your brother.
Yeah, my brother has 2 kids.
2 kids.
so-
Okay, then you're good. You're in the
So
clear.
they're not really expecting much.
Okay. My mom made a thing about it recently about
Really?
like
How about you?
it'd be nice if we had some grandkids running around. I'm like,
Yeah.
bother my brother or my sister?
Yeah. Are they in relationships? Are they
Both of them are.
Yeah.
Married?
Married?
No. My sister more serious or a longer relationship than my brother has been in.
Oh yeah, I know your brother.
You know my brother.
Yeah.
Skynet.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skynet.
Skynet.
I love him. He's great.
Skynet.
But I don't think any of us are gonna have kids. So yeah, tough titties.
Tough
Yeah.
titties.
I used to hate even just being around children.
Yeah, you're not.
I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, I just was like, this makes me sick. I'm gonna fucking throw up. But recently,
These people are so little.
yeah, I go like, use your words.
You would always say you were a reverse pedophile. I'm like, just stop saying that.
Yeah. And they go like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'd walk backwards at the damn kids. But now I'm like, when I'm around a kid who's like old enough, like a real little baby, I go like, I don't know what to do with this thing.
What do you mean old enough?
Like they can
To
talk
talk?
and
Oh,
they can
okay.
like do stuff or like at least have like a personality.
Yeah.
Like a really little baby, I'm like, I don't know.
Talks to Louis about movies for 5 minutes.
Yeah. But then like my cousin's kid, he's
Yeah.
like the baby that's around now, and I go like, yeah, this kid's actually awesome.
Yeah.
This kid's, but then because it's the same thing. It was like hanging out with somebody else's dog. You go like, yeah, you get to go away after a while. I don't have
Exactly.
any of the responsibility.
Oh yeah. It's great.
You shit on the floor. It's not my problem.
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't piss. And I'm actually a hero for cleaning it up.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
just point, and go, hey, your responsibility happened on the floor.
Yeah. I start ringing the responsibility bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, someone come clean up this piss and shit,
Hey,
please.
did you steal one of those CVS buttons and bring it into my house?
Yes, I did.
Where'd you get that pizza?
I'm walking around my niece's birthday party and be like, hey, where'd you get that pizza from? And they're like, the box over there. And I go like, shit.
Joke doesn't hit everywhere. Interesting.
Yeah.
Writing it in your notebook.
It's not universal.
Pizza joke, not universal.
Well, I think I gotta run.
You gotta get out of here? No sweat,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, you got a big night ahead of you.
I got big night.
Big
Sopranos
night. Wow.
without Mr. Michael.
You can't make
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I wish I could be bad at singing with you guys.
Yeah.
I know.
If you're listening to this, go to his play yesterday. Or no,
Yeah.
in
3
3 days ago.
Yeah.
days
This is
ago.
the
Yeah.
Thursday. All right, we love you, Nick. Where can people follow you and look at you? And
You can follow me on Twitter or X, Instagram, and Letterboxd.
Yeah.
At Nick Naney.
You're gonna want to follow him on Letterboxd.
N-A-N-E-Y. I
preeminent
watch way
movie
too
guy.
many.
One
I
of the
watch way
preeminent
too many.
movie guys in my
We,
life.
we didn't talk about movies. Oh, we talked a little bit about movies.
We'll
Have you back and have a full movie pass corner episode.
Hey, let's do the Oscars.
Hey, let's do it.
Oh,
Done. That's
great.
happening.
All right,
that's
fine.
happening. Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/A-Little-Time-Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.
See you at the movies.
See you at the movies.
See you at the
you
movies.
cunt.